Hello and welcome back to another one of whatever the hell this is going to be. This weekend I'm in Manchester. I've come for a little bit of a weekend away before I go back to work. I've had a lovely week off, spent a couple of days at home, back into the mountains, back into the hills, and this weekend I thought I'd treat myself to a bit of a Manchester break. I'm here tonight and tomorrow and then go back to work on Monday, so that's very cool. This hotel room is gorgeous. I'll give a little bit of a tour in a minute, but I'm at the inside on First Street because it looks nice, so I thought I'd book it, and it is really cool. Bit of a fun weekend. I'm having a bit of a chill tonight and going for a few drinks, just having a bit of a chill Saturday night. In a similar vein to the last time I did a vlog, tomorrow is Progress Day. It is Progress chapter 195? Wonder Brawl 2, anyway. I was at the first Wonder Brawl, so it only felt right to come back to the second Wonder Brawl, and it's going to be an interesting show because the first one under new ownership, so a little bit of history being made tomorrow, so it'll be cool to be back at the O2 Ritz for that. It's the first time I've been back at the Ritz since November of 24 for Stay Young and Invincible, so it's been a while since I've been at the Ritz, so it's going to be nice to get back. And it's been a while since I've been at Progress. It was January the last time I was at Progress when I was at the ballroom, so it'd be nice to just again suspend my disbelief for a bit and go and have some fun. Just having a bit of a weekend away, so I've brought the little camera for a little bit of a memory-making weekend, so we'll see what kind of footage we can get and I'll pull it together. I need to show you this hotel room because it is really, really, really cool. I'm going to go and do a tour. So this is the hotel room that I've got for myself. I have treated myself and I have come out in luxury because have a look at this. I went for a city view room and the view certainly does not disappoint. I'm on the 8th floor. So you can imagine, it's really cool because it's all open plan. So the bathroom is just there. It's really cool. It's all open plan. It's nice. It's not too fancy, but it's fancy enough, which is nice. The bed is gorgeous. Queen size bed, I think, so it's huge. But the main point of this, before we get to there though, these are all complimentary. They get refilled. So that doesn't come off the bill. That's ace. The bottle opener in there, some milk, San Pellegrino, there's some water, and some apple and elderflower, which is cool. But the main selling point of this room, and what makes it so impressive, is the city view. Have a look at the view outside my windows. You've got Kimpton Tower and the hills behind, which is fun. There is all to see all around there. And as you come further round, there's things like the CIS Tower there, there's Albert Square and the Town Hall, there's GMX just in the corner there. It's so cool. It's such a cool hotel view. You've got the train station, a train just went past, but it's so cool. And the sunset from here tonight should be insane. I'm hoping to catch that before I go out, but how cool is this? Look, there's a train going past. Wow, Trans-Pennine Express. Just how cool is this? This is really fun. A great little hotel, and I can't wait to just spend a couple of days and relax. I look like a state at the minute, but I am going to get changed. But how cool is this? Of course, stupid old me would leave the SD card for the vlogging camera in the hotel room. So I'm having to do this on my phone, but Albert Square's open! This is the most I've ever seen this open, which is really cool. It's so cool to walk along the middle of it because I've never been able to do this before. It's a gorgeous evening here in Manchester. The sunset is beautiful. I thought I'd come and give this a visit, see what's going on, and then head down to Castlefield. Just go and spend the evening down there, try and find a pub somewhere. But look, you can see some of the town hall. How cool is that? This was meant to open in 2024 and I've still not seen it. So the fact that even just that little bit there is unwrapped is so cool. This is ace. So, this is a statue that I have been waiting to see for years. It's always been under wraps or behind a fence. But this is a statue of John Bright, which is the namesake of the school I went to, which is really cool. I've spent 3 years in Manchester waiting to see this statue. It's really cool to finally see it. I knew there was a John Bright statue, But yeah, he is what my secondary school was named after. I don't think he was a very nice guy, but cool to see nonetheless. There's so many little picturesque bits of Manchester, like look at Manchester Central tonight. Lit up blue. I'm having a lovely time. I love this city so much. My heart is full and I'm very happy, and I'm gonna cringe when I put this in this vlog, but you know, I feel like it has to be said. I'm having a lovely evening so far. Lovely evening being had. I'm at the wharf in Castlefield. Look at that for a view behind me. Manchester Canal. Been here for about 45 minutes. It's gorgeous. Cheers. She's gonna call, I'm wondering why. Good morning, and we are back on the main camera because stupidly I forgot to take the SD card yesterday, so everything that you saw from yesterday was filmed on my phone. But today is Sunday, and once again today is Progress Day, so I'm heading out to the Ritz in a little bit, but the first point of the agenda is breakfast. I'm gonna go and get some breakfast from somewhere. I think I'm gonna head to Moose Kitchen, which is quite nice. It just does a little bit of a different breakfast, so that'll be exciting. Last night was really cool, actually. Obviously, so I went down to Castlefield to have a bit of a drink at the canal, which was really, really nice. Funny story, I've sat in the beer garden having a beer, and I've got my earbuds in playing Spotify, and Prince, Purple Rain starts playing, and sort of the intro to that starts happening, and lo and behold, it starts raining. So that was a fun little moment. Luckily the rain wasn't too bad. I managed to just sneak inside for 15 minutes while I finished off that drink. And then by the time I was getting out, it was just sort of mist. So it was quite fun walking through a dreary Saturday night in Manchester. The top of the high-rise buildings were just about in mist, which was quite cool. So yeah, that was nice. And then met up with a friend of mine, which was really cool. And we had a couple of drinks. And it was nice. It was nice to just sort of see a Saturday night, because I don't get to see many of those. So that was really cool. So yeah, the hotel was lovely last night. Slept really well, which is great because I need to be alert for today because it's going to be another long day. The wrestling will keep me awake either way. So progress today, history making show, first show under new ownership. Let's go and enjoy Sunday, shall we? I'm going to go and get some breakfast, first point of the agenda. And then we'll see where the day goes from there. Camera's coming along, SD card's in here, so I'm ready to get some clips and document the day again. So I will see you in a little bit. Manchester city centre, just as it's coming round on a Sunday morning. Still shaking off the feeling of a Saturday night. It's lovely, it really is. I feel like I could walk around this city at pretty much any point of the day, and it's just nice. Whether it's early morning, just before the bustle begins, whether it's midday, or whether it's at night, I could wander around this at any point, and it's nice. Fuel. So incredibly full of food. That was a gorgeous breakfast, but there was so much of it. I am stuffed to the rafters, so I think it is 10:15 now, so I think I'm just going to go wander around for a bit and aim to get to the Ritz for about 11:30, so we'll see what's open at this time on a Sunday already. But if not, I might just go and wander around, sort of see this side of the city for a bit, and then head down to the Ritz. It has rained. I'm hoping it's not going to carry on raining, but it has done, so I hope that stays off, otherwise it's going to make for a long queue. This is Market Street when it's pleasant. I watched these flats being built, so the fact that they now look like this and there's people in them is actually insane. Look at the size of them. I used to sit up in those windows and watch the little diggers go round picking up the dirt to build them. And now they're fully fledged and occupied. It's wild. I have no idea how much you can see, but we've made it inside. It's good to be back in here. I'm on a different side to normal, which is strange. I'm on the opposite corner because I went down to get merch and my space is gone, but it's still going to be a good show. Feels strange, but I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be fun. This is progress. incredible show that was. Progress Chapter 195, Wonder Brawl 2 is in the bag. The new era of Progress has been brought in, and oh my god, if that is the gear that they're starting on, it can only kick up multiple notches to something absolutely incredible. Oh my god, how insane. It was nuts. There was so many incredible standout performances, and the good thing about it was a lot of the Progress shows that I've been to in the past, especially recently, were very story driven. We were in the middle of so many complex stories, and I think that off the back of Strong Style, a lot of those stories came to an end and we're starting afresh, and especially with the new owners, it's turned a new chapter, to pardon the pun. This was just about introducing Progress again. It was a reintroduction to Progress under the new management, and oh my god, there was everything you could have wanted. Nico Angelo and Tom Thelwell put on an absolute technical classic. It was insane. Nico Angelo is mental. Dragging him by the teeth. It was nuts. Dragging him by the nose around the ring. The two debuts, Kian Noonan and Daz Black, were insane. They put on an absolute barn burner, just spot fest, spot after spot after spot. It was so cool. And then the main event rolls around. Oh my god, the Young Guns and 0121, they could have a match every single week and it would not get boring. The chemistry that they have in ring with each other is just insane. Luke Jacobs and Ethan Allen are two incredible talents, and then Driller Maloney and man like Darius, they put on an absolute barn burner. They raised the roof off the O2 Ritz. The chants were insane. We were all on the edge of our seats. Luke Jacobs and Driller were open from the first minute. Then they were pouring. It was insane. The masks on those two were mental, but they still managed to fire on all cylinders, and it had, even just thinking about it again, it's got my adrenaline going again. That was so cool. And the result that I don't think anybody expected, new tag team champions. Oh my god, the 0121 have done it. Jesus, the roof where I was stood came unglued because I loved it. It was so cool. I feel like I was going in expecting the Manchester boys to get their homecoming and to get their happy ending. So when that didn't happen, it blew my mind. That was so cool. What a show. What an incredible afternoon. It was so nice to just be human again. It was brilliant. Yeah, that's this afternoon. How cool was that? I've just come back to freshen up. I'm about to go out again and have some food and get some drinks and just sort of round out the holiday in a really nice way. But I just needed to get those thoughts off my chest. Oh, it was so cool. This camera's about to die, so I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to calm down. It's going to take me about 3 to 5 business days to get over that. But Progress Chapter 195, Wonder Brawl 2 is in the bag. And I think that topped Wonder Brawl 1. That was insane. What a day. Today is Monday, and today it's time to leave all this behind and head back to work. Back to reality we go. Sad, yes. Ready to go back to work? No. Need to travel today? Yes. Let's do this. Wasn't expecting to do this today. I'm walking up the steepest street in Manchester. This is the first time in 3 years that I've seen it. Saw it on a YouTube video a few weeks ago. I've never done this. Brilliant little mood boost. Look how steep it is. This is really steep. Cool. Just like that. No sooner did the weekend start, the weekend is over. I'm back on the train, heading back to reality, and back to work. What an incredible weekend it's been. It's been really lovely. Just nice to get back to Manchester, nice to be somewhere that I like, somewhere that I appreciate, and just to have some fun. Back around wrestling, good fun. So, had a lovely weekend. Sad to leave. Sad that the holiday week's come to an end. I had a great week with the start of the week at home as well. But yeah, all good things must come to an end, and it's time to get back to real life, back to reality, and back to work. I hope you've enjoyed the memories that I have collated. I hope this is fun to watch back on. You've enjoyed having a slice of my life again, and I will see you next time I travel, wherever that may be. Yeah, lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon.